There it is. Oh crap. I kind of think I'm stuck. What's up, ladies and gents? It's your boy G here from Hybrid BMX on this cold but lovely Tuesday. In this episode, we're going to be covering what is going on with the Stolen, all the sanding that's been done on it. We're also going to go over the Mirko and hopefully take the cranks off and look at the bearings and see if they are still good. Hopefully they are. And we're also going to go over the Toyota Triple Challenge, if you guys didn't see that this weekend. And I've got a little tiny surprise for you, hopefully for May. Little trip we might be taking. Talk to you soon. Sending. Send some more sand. So, guys, this is what we've got going on here for the Stolen. Stolen has been a challenge. There was a lot of paint on this bad boy. I'm sure you guys have seen it in several other episodes. If you go back to watch the live stream, you can see how I started getting at this thing, which was scraping it. Now, scraping it was working, but it wasn't great. So I went and bought a sanding pad, and it's working a lot better. I'm getting a lot more done. There's that lovely Stolen logo coming out right there. I'm getting a lot of the paint off. I'm hoping my mom still sends that Dremel. I'm praying, because these tighter areas are going to be a real pain in the neck to try to sand. So you guys saw the kind of paint. I don't know why I went so crazy with the blue, because I'm painting the frame white, and the majority of the components I'm buying are going to be colored blue. So I don't really need to buy blue spray paint. I don't know what that thought process was, but yes, this frame's going to be completely white. The bearings are good, but they're going to need to be re-greased. And for that, I just went to Walmart and I bought some simple high temp multi-duty complex grease. This is automotive grease. This stuff, I mean, there's no way that it doesn't work. Most guys use this stuff. It's cheap, it's easy to apply, and honestly, I mean, when I say cheap, I mean $4 cheap, and this will do bike after bike after bike, so it pays for itself, really. So the frame is getting there. We got both sides of this. The underside still needs done on this one. We got the whole underside on this done. Let's do some touch up on it still, but it's getting there. She's getting there. Hopefully we'll get her done this week, get the rest of it sanded down and prepped for paint, so hopefully we can paint this week. That would be really nice. Get that solid and get that done. So there's that. That's how you sand. All it is it's kind of like Mr. Miyagi, you know, the typical Karate Kid type thing. Wax on, wax off. And you know, has him sanding the deck, floor sanding. Same thing here. It's a game of patience, man. It's a game of patience. You could try to use a mechanical or not mechanical, a regular sanding tool, but the problem is it lacks the character, I think, too. Also, guys, I'm going to be getting a hold of Josh today. I meant to bring this up in the video, and I don't know why I didn't bring it up in my intro. My apologies. But I'm going to be getting a hold of Josh today and hopefully setting up an interview about these bikes and how they ended up the way they did and where these parts really came from, because some of these are sponsor parts, which is really cool. Anyways, guys, so there's the Stolen. Not a whole lot to look at right now, but we're making progress, and that's the important part. Let's get on to looking at the Mirko, getting them cranks off. All right, folks, here we are. So looking at the Mirko, before we even get started, I had to go and buy a wrench. This is, Harbor Freight Special, Pittsburgh, 12-inch. I tried a 10-inch that I bought at Value, and it just wasn't big enough for this bolt right here. In Americans, you're always going to have that. American unsealed, you have this big friggin' bolt back here, which is weird, but it's just the way it works. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to set you guys up, and we're going to take this off, and we're going to look at these bearings, see what's going on. We got to repair this rust right here, sand all that down. We got to sand all this inside down. That's got to be sanded. This bike has so much sanding to do, it's insane. So anyways, guys, forgive the furnace. I'm going to speak as loud as I can and as clear as I can, and we're going to go over how to take these cranks off and look at these bearings. All right, ladies and gents, so here we go. Time to get started on taking these cranks off. Give me just a second. Forgot a tool, but I'm going to go grab the tool I need. Give me just a second. I'm just going to walk off camera for this one. So I'm going to keep talking to you, though. I'm just going to walk off camera, grab my handy dandy bag just in case there's any other tools I might need, because you never know. All right, handy dandy bag. Good old Dakeen Thrasher bag. This thing has been a godsend, even though it's got a hole in it. I got a patch. It's actually getting worse and worse all the time. But all right, let's get these cranks off. So first goal to take these cranks off. Let's take the crank arm off. This crank arm especially right now, which is coming off rather easily, surprisingly. Usually we struggle with these guys, but not this time. Now you're probably wondering, why am I filming this from the bar? And the reason is because lighting is much better over here. As you saw in the workshop, the lighting's just not that great. I've only got one light in there and I don't have a shop light in there, so eventually that'll happen. Hopefully get some recessed lighting or something, make it look a little bit better. But let's go ahead and pull that off of there. Those look good. Pedals look good. We use our handy dandy new wrench we just bought, which I made sure worked, and I kept the receipt just in case. So, and we'll go ahead and take this bolt off of here. Make sure it's going the right way. I think we're going the right way. Yep. These are really weird, guys. Sometimes you get them just right, and the bolt comes right off. And sometimes the bolt sticks because it's been on there too long or whatever. So it can be a real hassle trying to get these bolts off of here. All right, almost there. Almost there. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, maybe I can hand get it now. Maybe. Yeah. Come on. There she goes. All right. There's that bolt. There's a little spacer right here that needs to come out. And then you gotta get this press to come out of here, which is always usually a pain in the neck. We'll find out. Oh, that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign, folks. So what we have, what I'm dealing with right now, what I'm looking at, is that these cups are made out of plastic. The cup holders are made out of plastic. Or it's just maybe another cover. I don't know. I've never seen a setup like this. This is different. We're gonna find out though what we got. Oh man. Sometimes this is like you pray that the bearings are gonna be okay. You pray they're gonna be all right, but you just know, some part of you just knows they're junk, and you pray they're not. Pray that they're not bad. And we're gonna find out right now. Whoa! So it's very dry, very, very dry. But the bearings, none of the balls are falling out. The bearings are still good. That's a good sign. They're a little loose, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So this is like an extra little plastic seal they put on here, which actually might have saved the bearings. It's actually quite creative. I like it, Mirko. I like it. So simple little, probably didn't even cost them 2 cent part, but it saves the bearings. That is brilliant. They didn't have this back in the day. All you had was this, and that was it. Now they have this little cup here thing that saves the bearing. It's awesome. Great thinking. Less dirt in there, less dinge. It's really not that bad, guys. Let's check this other bearing though and see what we got, because that could be a whole new plethora of problems. We'll find out. Let's see the crank side bearing. It's dirty. It's very dirty here. I'll bring it in close. Hopefully it'll focus. It's pretty dirty, a little rusty. Not a big deal. We can clean them up. Let's see what else. Got another one of those cup thingies, and it looks good. So that's pretty cool. I like those. Those are different. I don't think I have. Do I have a wrench? I need another wrench in order to get the sprocket off. But the sprocket looks good and tight. It wasn't sitting on some weird thing. So look at the sprocket's just fine. But eventually I'll pop this off, guys, so that way I can repaint the sprocket with the sprocket off. I'll sand down the sprocket too, so that way the teeth aren't so gnarled. There's definitely some grease and stuff like that that's not supposed to be on there, just dirt and dinge. Sand it down, make it nice and smooth, so that way the gears run a little bit better. But yeah, everything looks really solid on this one, guys. Really, really solid. Usually if there's play in the sprocket, you'll see, I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera, but you'll see some play inside here where the sprocket got messed up because it wasn't tight enough. But that's the beautiful thing about American unsealed, is with American unsealed bearings, you get this ring here and you tighten it down as tight as you can, and it holds the sprocket perfectly in place. So it's very rare on the unsealed Americans to have a bad sprocket. Typically, if you do have a bad sprocket, it's going to be in the teeth with unsealed Americans. So this is really nice. This is good news. I'm very happy about it. I also might just take it off from this side. Let's go ahead and try that real quick. I'm going to try to take this off of there from this side and see what we can get here. It might help. It might help. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that guy before, but he's hilarious. But it'll help. So if you've got a little plastic thing inside the bearing cup, it'll help. It'll help. Keep the dust out. It'll help. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we have here today? I don't know yet, but we're gonna find out. Whoa, no! Drop the book. Okay. Let's see if we can wiggle this guy out of here. Bop. There we go. And see, that's the thing, guys. See, the cup presses right here, and it slams it into place, so it does not move at all. It's very, very centrally located, and like I said, everything looks smooth and clean. If I spin it, you can see that sprocket's not bent at all. Good sprocket. That's good news, guys. That's really good news. It's good news for all of this stuff. That means this Mirko is going to be a quick and easy sell. The only thing I'm a little worried about is that seat, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to maybe try to figure out how to get it out of there, but I'm a little worried about doing that because I don't know if it got glued in there or if somebody, I have no idea what they did with it. They might have pounded it on. Again, something to talk to Josh about for sure. So, but anyways, guys, there's that. We've got that all figured out now. The bearings are decent, which makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy. So I'm going to put all these parts back on here, so that way they're nice and safe. I don't have to worry about losing them. We're going to keep the bearings. We'll keep the bearings with it too, actually. Here, let me pull this off. Alright, keep everything together. Keep everything together. This can go in the box. This can go in the parts box for the Mirko for now. And I'll show you guys how to grease this up when we start putting the bike back together. So that'll be really cool. Okay. Get this guy on here. I think it goes this way, doesn't it? I think it's reverse threaded. Let me see. Are we reverse threaded? Are we reverse threaded? Let's see. Yep, we're reverse threaded. That's the thing too, guys. Usually they're reverse threaded, so don't get confused. Don't get strange. Don't get strange. When you're strange, you got reverse threads on your cranks. When you're strange. Alright, that was a little weird. Doors reference. Alright, guys. So there's that. Hopefully, very soon, I'll either be buying a pedal wrench, which I probably should anyway, or I just gotta find something thin enough to fit in there, which, like I said, pedal wrench. Gonna have to buy a pedal wrench eventually, so might as well do it sooner than later. But there's that, guys. Real simple, real easy. Came apart like butter, and we have good bearings. So we're all straight with that, and we'll catch you guys in just a second. I'll put a nice outro here, and we'll catch you guys up with what's going on for May. Let's go. What is up, ladies and gents? So, as you saw, we got decent bearings on the Mirko. The frame's coming together with the stolen. Everything's nice. So let's talk. Let's talk about BMX for a little bit. We're going to talk about Toyota Triple Challenge, man. I don't know if you guys saw it this weekend. I saw the recaps on, I think it was Ride BMX. It looked awesome, man. It looked so cool. There were guys doing so many crazy tricks on those or those triple jumps. They looked sick. The thing I noticed this year, though, is they were having a hard time clearing. It seemed like the jumps were so big that they were just having a really, really hard time clearing. They were doing some crazy tricks. Stuff was freaking amazing, man. So that was pretty awesome. Like I said, check out the rest of the recap if you missed it. Also, this weekend, I'm not going to be there, but there's going to be a bunch of people down at the wheel mill. They're doing their winter jam that they typically do. Again, here's year number 2 that I'm missing out on that event, but I got something a little bit more important to do with the wife, so it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. Going to a purse bingo. Purse bingo over going to a skate park, but hey, you know what? It's worth it to spend some time with my wife. I'm sure she's going to have a blast, and we're going to have a good old-fashioned time. Also, guys, I want to talk to you about the surprise, maybe, this is a maybe, okay? I was watching Spencer Forsman's channel, and if you're an adult male guy and you live anywhere near Woodward, PA, Woodward Camp, this is going to be a great weekend for you. I think it's May 3rd through the 5th. They're doing an adult-only, BMX-only weekend at Woodward. So that should be really awesome, guys. We'll have to go check that out and do that. So we're going to try our best and see how it works out. So anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next episode, hopefully tomorrow. I hope you're having a great day. We'll catch you next time on Team Hybrid BMX. Deuces.